You know what we haven't had in a while? Actually, scratch that, ever. Some real science. Something that really truly works and actually does something. Maybe if we had someone who's dedicated some proper effort into discovering some real stuff, we could finally have someone on this channel actually giving something to the world other than the intellectual equivalent of an STD.
I've been studying this wave that moves the body in certain ways for 30 years.
Oh, okay, there we go. We have some kind of body movie wave. I mean, I'm pretty sure we already have those. When I throw people into the oceans, they really struggle not to be tossed around by the wavy fellas, so at least we have some experiments supporting that idea. Cool. But, just to be sure, I'm gonna go chuck some more in. You know, for science. Look at him squirm.
What's happened through research the past couple of decades is we've demonstrated the wave going through people's bodies.
Wait a second, he's not talking about sea waves. He's not talking about sea waves at all. All that sciencing. Oh, I did it for nothing. Well, nothing but the entertainment. Now what am I supposed to do? I mean, what kind of wave is it? And can it be used to science people to death? You know, like a microwave or my bladey wave. No one ever survives that. I would put down the sword, but where's the fun in that?
Organize it at a level never seen before.
Organize it? Organize what? The body? The only way I know how to organize bodies is into piles. Look, I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep making murder jokes, but they just keep kind of happening because of this guy. And at a level I've never seen before? I assume that means the level of total made up bullshit because a Sir Sick video needs to happen at some point.
And in the body and across the space.
The space? The space? Or like space or a space? Because I don't think space needs organising. It's kind of got that shit covered on its own. And even if you could organise it, why would you want to? And I'm certainly not saying that because I don't want you going up there and finding my whiskey stash. Or worse, reorganising and losing it. That is why I absolutely hate when people tidy for me. Everything goes missing for months. Just leave my chaos alone. I like it the way it is. And it's not just because I'm lazy.
So I'm taking the same principle, instead of fueling it from the energy bound up in the body, there's only so much that can be liberated at a time.
Uh-oh, I just realised what this is. Oh God, it's spirit science-esque woo, isn't it? No, please, no. Why though? Energy bound up in the body. You're not a science guy. You're a pseudo-science peddler, aren't you? I should have known better. Literally immediately. I mean, all the clues were there. The video is called Energetic Epi-Exchange. You're Donny Epstein. And your other videos are titled things like, What is Alchemy? Or From Illusions to Truth, and of course, For the Staff of the Divine. Everybody knows the Divine don't have staff. That would involve paying them. They have brainwashed slaves. It's very efficient, really, if a bit diabolical.
Instead, we're taking unbound energy to instantly extract all your money out of your pocket. Now, you may think that I'm being a bit unfair, but, well, I know something you don't know yet, probably. And, well, to say it was a big oof would be to vastly overestimate how big a big oof is. This is like maximum over oof. Not change you, but make you a different version who knows how to do it where you already got it.
Right, let's just go through that again to clarify. Whatever we are about to do, it's not going to instantly change you or change you at all. It's going to make you into a different version of yourself who knows how to do it. Well, I'll pass, thank you very much. I already know how to do it, and I am very good at doing it. Hence the t-shirt. If you want to be able to do it too, I recommend buying one or 10. You'll know it's working because it says it. Right there. Please note that wearing clothing that says you are good at the sex is no guarantee that you are good at the sex. Sir Sick has one and he's terrible at it. What do you mean I'm not supposed to read that? Why are you pointing a gun at me?
The source of energy is the unbound. You have to do nothing to access.
Oh right, somehow I had completely missed that there was another person up there. What do you think she's there for? Hopefully not any kind of weird demonstrations that will make everyone involved incredibly uncomfortable or anything like that. Although she is lying down, so... No, think happy thoughts. This is definitely not about to get really weird. No.
So the energy, see, if I work with the biointelligence, which is right here.
Oh my God, what are you doing? How could you so brutally strike this poor person with your stick like that. This is terrible. I can't believe that we are all witness to such blatant brutality. And I definitely didn't add that sound to make it seem much worse than it is for comic effect. That would be terrible of me. And as we all know, the last thing I am is a terrible person. That would require me to be a people, and I am simply not that crap.
You can see a movement in the connective tissue here.
You're tickling her with a stick, of course she's moving. Why wouldn't she? That doesn't mean the stick is magical or anything. It means that people have nervous systems that make their bodies react to being poked, prodded and stabbed with random pointy implements. This isn't news to anyone, dude. Is this what you spent your last 30 years doing? Because, well, I thought I procrastinated, but at least I don't involve others in my pointless wastes of time. You know, aside from the whole YouTube thing, obviously. Yeah, this is weird. What is going on? She's like wiggling and squirming while he runs his little stick all over her, and I am all but convinced that this is a sex thing. We have all just become party to their weird stick-based foreplay, and I, for one, am extremely upset by this turn of events. I mean, what kind of weird-ass foreplay is that? There's no tennis rackets? You haven't pelted her with mouldy oranges yet, and I'm starting to think that you aren't even going to take a potato peeler to the soles of her feet.
As it unwinds and moves.
And of course, your whole thing here, this all couldn't possibly be that you paid this person to do this shit when you poked her with your magic stick, to wiggle about like something is totally happening. No, that doesn't happen. She is having a real true reaction that is real TM. No snake oil here to be peddled. No. In fact, we peddlers never fake anything for money because they are all so honest/smart.
If I now go here, like this.
Imagine if the camera went back to him and he's just stabbed her in the back of the neck, severing her spinal cord and leaving her permanently paralysed, and the audience just watched it all happen, transfixed at the sheer bloody-minded cruelty of it all.
I have the emotional intelligence, and it's a stretch response, or...
My God, man, what are you doing? Thankfully, it appears as though he's failed his attempt at crippling this poor lady. Although, listen to his voice, he's clearly giving it the old college try. There's a strain to that sentence. Anyway, what were you saying?
I have the emotional intelligence, and it's a stretch response, or...
You have emotional intelligence, and it's a stress response. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that particular set of words, in that particular order. And now he's jabbing her ass with that thing. What is going on in this video? Seriously, I'm so confused right now.
They're a stretch response that produces an emotional shift.
Right, yeah, definitely a sex thing. I knew it. Or at least I knew it was related. Or however I'm supposed to put that. But, well, didn't you say that this shit was supposed to be something that the person it happened to was in control of? So I put it to you, again, she be faking. This is just that scene from When Harry Met Sally all over again. Except this time when the lady asks for what she's having, this prick comes over and jabs her in the eye with a stick. And I would totally watch that, I'll be honest.
And I've mapped out mathematically each of these different shifts.
No, you haven't. At best, I reckon you've written a bunch of incoherent mathematical formulae that means literally nothing in order to confuse the gullible, aka yourself and your audience, into thinking what you are doing has any value. And at worst, you've done literally nothing and just hope that no one asks to check your work. Although I suppose if they did ask, you would just say, oh, trust me, I did a big mathmerizing and I have a magic stick. Don't worry about it. Trade secrets and all.
And what it means for coherence in the nervous system between yourself and even others.
I'm pretty sure, and forgive me if I'm wrong, everyone, but I think that what it means for yourself and others is absolutely jack shit. I think that, in fact, this might very well be total horse gubbins and that you are just stabbing some random woman in the backside with your little stick and she's pretending to be anything other than really, really disappointed. Story of your life, I bet.
If I go like this at this distance now, we're going to see a wave develop going through the system here.
So, Margaret, or whatever the your name is, when you feel me slap you in the back of your head with my twig, I want you to slowly arch your back forward so it looks like I am somehow controlling your body with a magic wand. 'Cause when we're done, I'ma get these chumps to gives me all the dollar for something I found outside before I walked into the building today. There really is one born every minute. See, you can tell that she has no idea where he's pointing. Apparently it's now just random parts of her body moving. Almost like this is all bullshit or something.
If we go further out here, it's a different type of wave with a more complex figure 8 motion. Right like that.
I cannot believe that there is an audience watching this and they aren't absolutely pissing their pants laughing at how ridiculously fake this all is. They are apparently just sat there silently lapping it all up. Absolutely baffling that these people exist, even to me, and I literally made a career out of people like these existing. Damn.
And it's not just that it's moving, that's the way that intelligence organizes the body in your life.
The way intelligence organizes the body in your life. What the f*** is that even supposed to mean? Your body is arranged the way it is, 'cause that's the way it's arranged. Waving a skinny wood boy over it has no impact on the makeup of a humans. I should know, I checked. Although it wasn't a small stick and I kinda hit them with it really hard.
And knowing what domain it affects, this affects how you think, how you can envision things, the models and maps of the world.
Jesus Christ! That is a fucking powerful sounding stick. It really must be a magic wand, according to you anyway. I mean, not only does it apparently affect the layout of your body, but it also scrambles your brain and can change the maps of the freaking planet? Which I can only assume means that it will literally move land masses about. God damn, that's impressively stupid. Would you please stop now?
And what if you suddenly knew?
And what if you suddenly knew? Loud moan. How has no one died of laugh? Like, seriously, are these people paid to be there? And even if they are, I can't believe that for a second anyone could hold it in. Maybe that's why they aren't panning back, otherwise you would just see everyone curled over, hand on mouth, desperately trying not to scream because of this absolute shit show.
Then kind of makes most of your conversations irrelevant, you know that.
Dude, I am 100% sure that all your conversations are irrelevant because your conversations are about how the Flimgom chakra is full of crystals and piss. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's definitely bollocks. Like, do you even hear yourself speaking? It's like listening to someone read random words out of a dictionary, but like a really shit one that has half the pages missing.
And what if we go here? That's the soul intelligence, right? There.
Oh my god, the audience actually takes it seriously. What even is this universe and how do I get off? I want to go to the other one. That one that's just filled with whiskey and zero humans. This shit is just embarrassing for you lot, really. Come on, humanity. Get it together.
And what happens when I take a look at this?
Alright, gotta give him credit. The suspense is killing me, although probably not for the reason he would hope. I just really want to see what stupid shit he pulls next. That somehow doesn't get an appropriate reaction from the audience. That is to say, they don't drag him out of here and directly to the nearest comedy club, because this shit is gold.
Go like this.
Stop, you're killing me, man. Oh my god, at this point I don't even have anything to say really. I just want to see what he does next out of sheer morbid curiosity. And I mentioned earlier that this stick, and I presume the associated training, have a ridiculous cost to it. And well, literally a penny would be infinitely too much to pay, but after some wandering around on the internet, and I'm not sure if it's the wand or the course or what, but this shit costs anywhere from $1,000 to apparently an eye-watering $3 goddamn grand. And people, obviously, pay for it. This complete gibberish. Sometimes, I kind of wish I didn't have these damned principles and could sell nonsense to idiots. But I just can't bring myself to interact with morons face to face. I think I might catch the stupid or something. No, it's got nothing to do with scamming. I would scam smart people, but they keep figuring out what I'm up to. Stupid smarts, ruining my plans.
Because she could access the soul intelligence, the body has no choice to move that way. Raise your hand if you're feeling this.
Yeah, I think we are done. These people are amazing. No choice but to do that, but for some reason, if he tried that shit on you or I, it would not do anything for some reason. I think it would just have the effect of making me turn around and head to the nearest pub, like literally all interactions I ever have.
Wait, before you go, I have something super important to tell you. It's life or death. It will change everything forever. Nope, wait, it's gone. Oh well, probably wasn't important. But while I have you, don't forget to comment, subscribe and notify. And if you want more of my smexy voice, check out Mrs. Six's channel Spoonstaff Stories, where I narrate and voice all the videos, and she does the work. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch store for cool t-shirts, or check out Patreon, memberships and PayPal to support directly. Finally, follow me on the medias of social to get completely pointless guff and to keep up on the latest releases. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to tell you. Whatever you do, don't touch the